Sure when it's the top of the evening. To you, Stan.
Same to you, Don. And boy, what an evening we've got here.
This place is jumping.
Yes, it is, and it's jam-packed. And these people are excited. They are ready. And what a way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with the arrival of none other than the great favorite throughout the whole Pacific Northwest, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yeah, throughout the world for that matter, with Mr. Piper. And I know he's not Irish, but that's close enough.
You bet. And now we're awaiting the arrival of Mr. Don Owen. Here he comes down the aisle to announce his first match. Referee Sandy Barr in the ring. Both wrestlers, Jimmy Afi and Steve Pardee, waiting for Mr. Owen, who will be with us in just a moment.
We've got a lot of news for you, too, so stand by or sit down, whatever.
And now here's Don.
That's right. Wait a minute. Where's his green?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 230 pounds from San Francisco, Steve Pardee. His opponent in this corner, 232 pounds from Hawaii, Jimmy Afi. The referee, Sandy Barr.
Yes, you heard it. Steve Pardee against Jimmy Afi. Should be a clean, scientific match.
Both men very popular with the crowd. But as we saw last week, anything can happen.
That's right. No matter who's in there, when you're fighting for the bucks, anything can happen. Referee Sandy Barr now giving the instructions. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no hitting below the belt. We got till 5 to break. 20 count on the floor, 10 on the apron. Have a nice clean match and come out fighting.
That's exactly what he said, right?
You bet.
And where are we meeting after the matches tonight?
Go behind by Jimmy Afi. Now by Steve Pardee.
And Afi makes it to the ropes and breaks that one up.
Side headlock by Jimmy Afi. Take over. Steve Pardee trying for an early pin. Gets a 1 count.
I understand that sometime tonight we're going to have the announcement of the winning high school for the Frank Bonema Memorial Trophy there. Or actually, this is a $500 cash award being presented by Tom Peterson.
That's correct, Don.
And we may also have the announcement, too, of the Frank Bonema Memorial Trophy going to the wrestler voted most popular. So a lot of things happening tonight.
Oh, yes. Oh. Tackled by Jimmy Afi. And a takeover. Oh, boy, these people come here tonight ready for action.
Boy, they're going to get it tonight.
And like the late and great Lonnie Main used to say, I smell excitement in the air, and there'll be plenty of it. Rest assured.
Well, I see your coffee has arrived. Is that Irish coffee or what?
I wonder.
We may have a wild show tonight.
Jimmy Afi holding on to that side headlock, keeping Steve Pardee to the mat. Referee Sandy Barr watching closely. Man, what a crowd we have here tonight, Don.
Isn't this great?
Yes.
Well, I knew when I drove in tonight and saw those cars going down, heading towards Columbia Boulevard.
Just about.
It was going to be a wild one.
Jimmy Afi holding on to the side headlock. Powerful arms. Powerfully built. Very dedicated athlete. Tackled by Jimmy Afi. Coming off the ropes now. Hip toss by Steve Pardee. Kickoff by Jimmy Afi. Body slam by Jimmy Afi.
Oh, right on your shillelagh.
And now takeover with a side headlock. And what action we're seeing so far. It's a 2 count.
These guys work awfully hard. They keep their bodies in shape, and they they fight, they wrestle in just about any condition. They don't take days off because they have an owie or something. We've got guys tonight, Stan, that are really hurting, but they're out there battling.
That's right.
For themselves, for the fans that come in here. And boy, I tell you, it's a real tribute to the sport.
And now a little more action in the ring. Another takeover by Jimmy Afi. Heard from Billy Jack last week. Doing terrific.
Oh, he's still going strong.
Yes, he is. We're proud of you, Billy Jack. Steve Pardee now got to be figuring, how do I get out of this?
Boy, I guess Kurt Hennig was hurt pretty badly the other night. He's got a bone that is cracked.
That's
lengthwise in his leg, and he's battling tonight.
It all came out, but Kurt didn't tell anybody about it. It just goes to show you how dedicated these athletes are.
Yeah.
They don't complain. Very dedicated to their fans and to the sport. Crisscross.
Look out.
Steve Pardee down on the mat.
Oh,
and a leg trip.
Nice leg
Beautiful move by Steve Pardee.
You bet. He's got Afi's leg locked in there and applying the pressure.
And the popularity of professional wrestling increases as we go on. And I've been noticing, I've been receiving mail from different parts of the country, Don, and programs from old friends, different wrestlers around the country. And the people here in the Pacific Northwest, not only do we have the finest wrestling, but also the prices. I was noticing in some parts of the United States where ringside is up to $25. It's just amazing. $25, $20, $15. And, it's understandable. Expenses are high these days for promoters. And Mr. Don Owen has been very, very generous on his prices. And I just want to announce that the prices just will be slightly raised from now on. Nothing to talk about or comparison to other parts of the country. But boy, I'll tell you, we have the greatest fans here. We have the greatest wrestling and also the greatest prices.
Absolutely. I think Don's highest price is around $6 or $7.
That's
maybe.
it.
And look in San Francisco and L.A. $16, 14, 12, 10's the cheapest, and that's up there in the section where you need binoculars.
Right. And look at North Carolina, $25, $20, $15, $10 for general admission.
Yeah. And that is in another county.
That's right.
You're watching the match by rumor.
Exactly.
And it's so this is really a tremendous deal here in the Pacific Northwest. Don Owen, and right down here at the Portland Sports Arena. And you're going to be green with envy for not having come down here tonight, because there's a lot of St. Patty's Day action tonight.
I notice a lot of green out there, Don.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to be pinched tonight because the wrestlers are doing the pinching, you see.
Well, Jimmy Afi with a half Nelson on Steve Pardee now. Not exactly pinching either. Stretching those ligaments, trying to pin his shoulders down to the mat. Steve Pardee holding on to that leg with his own leg. Grapevine.
Oh, well, you could hear that.
And a hard slap across the chest that breaks Steve Pardee's concentration, and a elbow smash behind the neck. And Steve Pardee with a leg, with Jimmy Afi's leg stomping away.
Pardee's going to put some real hurts on Afi's left leg there, and working on that hamstring. Bending the foot around.
A little flaring of tempers.
That'll make you say some Irish words you didn't even know. Sandy Barr keeping a close eye on that.
Jimmy Afi's got to be saying right now, all Blarney. Oh, there he goes.
He lets his actions speak for his. But Pardee recovering and going right back to work on that left leg.
Step over toe hold. Referee Barr watching for any sign of a submission. And a trip up by Jimmy Afi now. Steve Pardee off balance. Jimmy Afi on top of Steve Pardee on the mat. Clamps a headlock.
You know, we were talking about the prices that Don Owen has now, and these are going to be the same prices for all these stars that are coming in, Stan. I mean, we're talking about Andre the Giant coming in next month.
In April.
And we're talking about world champion Ric Flair, if he's still the world champion. At least the world champion will be coming in sometime in May. You know, we've just got all kinds of action going on there.
And we all know that Don Owen went through great expense to get Hacksaw Sawyer and Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Right.
Here's an arm into the rope. And Jimmy Afi misses a knee. Hits that turnbuckle with his knee. 9 minutes have elapsed. Now Steve Pardee will take advantage.
Going right back to work on that left leg. Creating that weak spot. And staying on it.
Jimmy Afi looking to get to the ropes to force a break. Sandy Barr, your referee.
Oh boy, look how he's.
I wonder how many wrestling matches Sandy Barr has refereed over the years, Don. You probably lose count.
Oh yeah.
There's an escape by Jimmy Afi. Knocks Steve Pardee right down. Jimmy Afi trying to get to the ropes. Pardee pulling the opposite way.
Yeah,
and a kick to the side of the head by Jimmy Afi.
That was a Tommy Pritchard kick.
Yes, and here comes Jimmy Afi now. Oh, and misses a knee drop.
It's right on that left knee, too.
Yes, that same knee.
We've only got a couple of minutes left in our first match tonight. These guys have been going at it pretty good.
And Steve Pardee now twisting away at that left leg of Jimmy Afi. Back, stretching that leg. Jimmy Afi obviously in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, Pardee hasn't given him a whole lot of rest from that left knee and that left leg. He's really worked on that thing pretty good. I think we've got time to tell everybody where they can.
I believe so, Don.
If you want to book professional wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause, if you have a school, a club, church, group, organization, there is a name that may possibly appear there on your screen. I know we're surprising our director, Dick Butler, with this, but look, hey, I know the Butler's going to do it right now. Barry Owen is the man to call. The area code is 503. And the number is 484-0840. Look at there. See? Butler magic right there.
In the meantime, Don, Jimmy Afi with an abdominal stretch on Steve Pardee. A very painful hold. A submission hold in many cases. He looks like he's got it tied on pretty good there. And Steve Pardee trying to fight out of it. There's not very much time left. Under a minute. Matter of seconds now. Steve Pardee trying to reverse. Gets half out of it. Both wrestlers at a standstill.
See, Afi's trying to use that left leg for leverage.
Now Jimmy rolls Pardee up and gets a 2 count. Going for it again, but too late. This match is history, and this match is a draw.
Steve Pardee and Jimmy Afi battling to a draw on this St. Patrick's Day night at the Portland Sports Arena. Good match. A draw. And that is just part of the professional wrestling action that you're going to see throughout the entire Pacific Northwest. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be in Pendleton at the Armory. And then Monday in Forest Grove at Tom McCall Middle School. Tuesday, right back here with a big Portland special, and we'll be telling you more about that just a little bit. That's going to be a dandy. Wednesday,
Seattle, Washington at the Seattle Center Arena. And then Thursday night back at the Salem South Salem High School. A big card there by Sandy Barr. And, of course, Eugene, Friday night, Lane County Fairgrounds. Tremendous crowd there last Friday, expecting a big one this Friday. And then, of course, right back here next Saturday night at the Portland Sports Arena.
And then Sunday after that, Findlay, and then Longview, and then Sandine. We'll be back with more right after this.